Hello everyone! Today I'm very excited because I'm starting a new series called me trying different foods from different countries, and I am buzzing because today we are starting with Japan, which is my all-time favorite country.
My boyfriend told me off for this, but that's okay.
And I absolutely love their food. And today we're gonna dive into some very interesting things, like actually some proper things, and I'm really hungry, so let's get cooking and have a whole day of Japanese foods. So we're starting up with breakfast because breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or that's what they want us to make to believe. Anyway, for breakfast I'm having some proper miso soup with tofu and green onions and everything, plus some boiled rice with natto. And for those who don't know, natto is fermented soybean, and it's one of those things that the majority of people tend to stay away because I heard it has a very pungent smell and it's not necessarily something you'd want for breakfast. But today is a day and I'm gonna try it because I think this challenge is all about trying foods you wouldn't necessarily want to try, but you will because it's a staple in their cuisine. So I got myself the little tofu for the miso, of course the natto, which has been frozen for like months now, and I don't know, to be honest, like for how long should I leave outside to defrost, but we'll see. And here of course I have my little miso soup, which is like 5 packs, so let's do this. And I've got as well some proper wakame, like seaweed, which I'm gonna add in the miso soup because usually they have a protein like baked salmon, but I thought I'm gonna go lighter today because I'm gonna make these two things but like the proper way. I washed and rinsed my rice, and now let's cook some rice. I didn't add much because I don't want a lot of rice for breakfast. I had this natto for ages in my freezer and today is the day to try it. I'm a little bit scared if I'm honest, but you know, here we go. Doesn't look like anything. Obviously it's well packed, and yes. I didn't open it, but I'm expecting some very interesting flavors. While the rice is boiling, I'm gonna do my miso soup, and I'm gonna soak a little bit of wakame in some cold water for a couple of minutes, and then I will add this to my miso soup. I don't know how much to add because they're always very tiny, but then they expand, so I think this should be alright. To be honest, I think their breakfasts are really healthy, but I think they are a little bit much. And let's be honest, who has time to cook a baked salmon in the morning? Not me. I barely have time to have a pastry, so that's a treat once in a while. Adding the tofu roll. And look how much these things have expanded. It's time to add them to the soup. I know that's not the best way to add them, but never mind, I'm gonna eat it anyway. I think I've been waiting for this moment for like months because I'm about to try natto for the first time ever, and I don't know what to expect if I'm being honest. Let's remove the little package. Ooh, my days, it looks very, very slimy. Oh my god, I think it's supposed to have like a little sauce or something. Let's see, how does it smell? Okay. Not the best smell, if I might say so, not to offend anyone, but yes. I think I need to add some soy sauce. I added some soy sauce and this is how it looks. I mean, I think it's still a little bit frozen because I took it out of the freezer a couple of hours ago, And it's still a little bit frozen, but it looks very... Oh my god, that is so slimy. Look at that.
This must be the weirdest meal I've ever tried in terms of like texture.
And let me tell you, I'm usually used to like weird taste, like I like pickled herring and stuff that usual people would not eat. But let's give it a nice mix and let me show you this slime, because this is very, very slimy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that sliminess. Alright, I'm gonna be brave and try. Let's try this. Oh, ooh. This is very interesting. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like nothing I've ever had before. I think it'll definitely go better on a bed of rice, because that's how I'm gonna have it. No way on earth I'm gonna have this without anything, because this is too brave even for me. So yeah, cheers. Would you like some natto? So here's my Japanese breakfast. I've got some nice miso soup here with everything, and the star of the show, some natto with rice, which I'm a bit excited, but I don't know. Seriously, I'm gonna give it a go and see how alright it is, because I know this is not for everyone. I'm gonna start up with the miso soup, which is not for the first time. I mean, I've had it many times and I know that it's lovely. It's really comforting. It's very healthy as well. One of those fermented things that's really good. And yeah, it tastes quite nice. I like that I elevated it, make it like properly with tofu and wakame and some spring onions, because just the little paste, I think it's a little bit boring. So yay, cheers to that. Okay, now let's try the natto with rice. To be honest, it doesn't remind me of a meal. Like, if I'm honest, it smells like something like rubber or like something from a factory. You'd never think that it's a meal if you would smell it. So I'm gonna try to have some with rice, because like I said, I'm not that daring to have it on its own. And look at that slime. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's not the smell you'd like to eat. Like, yes, that's not inviting in the slightest. But we're gonna try, and if this is the secret of Japanese long life, then I think I'm willing to have it more often. So, let's see. I'm not gagging, which is good. But then again, it's not enjoyable. Like, I don't know. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm still a bit hungry because I did not finish my natto with rice. I had to throw it. I'm sorry, that was a little bit much for me. I've tried it, I've tried to eat it, but it was just too much for me. So because of that, I'm gonna have now a little early snack, and I'm gonna have some crispy seaweed, those seaweed crisps. I don't think they're Japanese, but you know, I think it counts because I bought them on the counter where I got my lunch. And to have with these crisps, I'm gonna have one of the most Japanese drinks ever, which is ramune or ramune. I have no idea how to say this. It's basically carbonated soft drink, and it has a very interesting opening trick. So let's crack this open. Oh my god, that's really nice. It's super sweet, but it actually reminds me of a drink that I had when I was about like 5 or 6 years old. I don't know, but it tastes really nice. I'm gonna enjoy my super yummy snack much more than I did my breakfast. Alright guys, so it's lunchtime and I thought I'm gonna have my lunch outside because it's a very nice day, and for lunch I'm gonna have the most classic meal ever, and that is sushi, which looks like this. I've got 18 pieces of different types of like salmon and tuna, and just this nice with avocado. And as well with that, I'm gonna have one of the best meals of the Japanese cuisine, which is takoyaki. So it's basically fried octopus inside of a nice bowl, topped it up with some bonito flakes and some mayo and sauce, which is really nice. And with that I'm gonna have another nice drink, which is mango yuzu. It's one of the most popular flavors in Japan, like the yuzu. They're obsessed with that, and I'm obsessed with it because it's really nice. This is organic white tea, and I can't wait to start because I'm really hungry. To be honest, I think sushi is my favorite meal like ever. It's just so good. And yeah, my partner doesn't like it, my mom doesn't like it, but I'm a big fan of them. I've always loved them, and I can't wait to try them in Japan because they must be so good there. So cheers. So good. Now let's try the takoyaki, which look like this. I've actually got them from my local Asian store, and I was so excited to see that they have them. Oh, look at this goodness. It looks beautiful. Oh, it smells divine. The sauces. Cheers. It's so rich, so creamy, it's so fluffy. If you've never had takoyaki, try them. They're so good. Okay, it's dinner time, and for dinner we gonna have some Japanese instant ramen. I thought to do some okonomiyaki, which is like Japanese pancakes, but sadly I was too lazy, and to be honest I'm still quite full from all of that sushi and takoyaki, so I'm just, you know, trying to do my best and have for the whole day Japanese food. And this is like Japanese ramen, and I think it's like tonkotsu flavor, which is my favorite, so let's see how good it is. This is what we have. I think it's a bit of liquidy stuff, maybe the broth or something. And this is spices, I guess. I have no idea, it's in Japanese. And the usual ramen. So this is how my ramen looks like. I'm more curious about the broth, if I'm being honest, because it smells really nice. And these were not the cheapest instant ramen, if I'm being honest. I think it was about like £2. So I'm gonna add some green onions because I'm a sucker for green onion, and I add green onion into basically everything. Cheers. Ah, this smells really nice. Can't see anything. Okay, let's try the broth. Oh my god, this is the closest instant ramen I've ever had that tastes actually like proper tonkotsu. And I'm not promoting alcohol by any means on this channel, but I thought together with this ramen it would go really well. This Asahi Japanese beer, which is one of my favorite beers. It's really nice. It's super dry and it has a very lovely taste. I really wanted to try another Japanese beer, which is called Sapporo, or Sapporo, I think Sapporo, and it's really difficult to find that one for some sort of reason, so until I find that one I'll just have this one because it's bloody beautiful. Alrighty, so it's dessert time, and I'm so excited for this because I'm gonna have mochi in ice cream, or mochi ice cream, I don't know, but it's basically raspberry cheesecake, soft ice cream wrapped in a sweet rice dough. And these are the best thing ever. Like, I remember for a while it was really trendy to have little moons, which were more expensive. I mean, they're still more expensive than this. These ones I got from Aldi, and I'm not having them for the first time. Like, let me tell you, they are so incredibly tasty. Like, the ice cream is really nice. It's like vanilla flavored, and inside this sauce of raspberry is unbelievable. Like, seriously, this is one of the best desserts ever. And last time I picked this one, it was actually the last pack, which is so funny because they had all the flavors like passion fruit and tropical, but this one was the last box, and I'm like, oh, quickly, must grab it while it's still there. And this is how they look. So I'll have to wait, I think, about like 5 to 10 minutes until they defrost a little bit, and then we'll try them and see how they are. I mean, I know how they are, but you need to see. You need to see. So meanwhile my mochis are defrosting, I'm gonna try one of the most popular Japanese desserts slash snacks, which is called Pocky. And these are biscuits, steak, strawberry cookies flavor with sweetener and sugar. Now they had like lots of flavors like chocolate and milk chocolate. Oh, this is very interesting. This is how it looks. Comes like in a little bag like this. And this is super kawaii. Look at that. Just like how Japanese people like to do everything. Very sweet and kawaii-ish. So let's see how they are. I like it, like very nice flavor. It's like strawberry milk, but like in a solid form. Really nice.
10 minutes later.
Well, I hope the mochis are ready, and this is how they look like. Ooh, look at that goodness. And let's try this gooey goodness. This is the best taste ever. Okay guys, so that was me trying Japanese food for a whole day, and this was a very fun experience. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna have again some of the things I had today, but I really enjoyed it. Let me know if you like Japanese food, and of course the most important question, which country shall I try next? Because there are so many on my list, so do let me know which country's food I shall try next. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, to subscribe down below, and see you next time. Bye.